What is up, my friends? This is Mr. Angry Crusader. Yeah, that's right. You know what game this is, and you know what map this is. And no, you don't know whose guy that is. But anyway, today starts oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, today start a whole series that I'm kind of doing. What it's gonna be is for the next 4 days, right? Whatever. For my next 4 videos, I should say, I'm gonna be going through little things, so you'll see what I'm talking about. Like today's topic is nervousness, and then the topic after this is let's see, I have it in my notes. The next topic is confidence. Then the next one is gloat mode, which is gonna be fun, and then the next one is gonna be fall of gloat mode. So you guys will be excited for that. But today, let's stick with nervousness. So, what is nervousness? I'm gonna give you. Oh yeah, I wonder if I did this video before. I don't know if I've done this before, but if I did, oh well. So the definition of nervousness is I should say, not a complicated definition. It's just something that everybody has. So, nervousness can refer to, you know, a trait, or as worry, or as anxiety, or neurosis, whatever that means. I think that's like a mental disorder. But I'll give you my definition. Nervousness is what prevents men from talking to pretty girls, or vice versa. Vice versa? No, vice versa. It's what prevents girls from talking to hot dudes. Alright? That's my definition of nervousness. You see, with nervousness, you can't get anywhere in life. Let me tell you a little story. Little story I made about a man. A man named Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy was nervous. He was so nervous, he was nervous as nervous can be. You see, little Jimmy could not stand up in crowds. Little Jimmy could not do anything you wanted him to do, because he was so scared, nervous to be exact. You know, but he let his nervousness go so far. See, whenever he got a job, he lost his job. Whenever he got a girlfriend, he could never hold a decent relationship because he was too nervous. Now some of you be saying, wait, if he's so nervous, how did he get a girlfriend? Because the girlfriend had asked him, and he wasn't nervous, you know, at the time. Because if he was one of those people that was like, oh, well, if somebody's asking me, then I'm not so nervous about it. But when it came up for him to do the big major decisions, he couldn't hold it together, and he lost his relationship with his girlfriend. You know, nervousness. I deal with nervousness all the time, but my problem really isn't nervousness. My problem is shyness. I'm a shy person. Now, I know that's hard to believe, but I am a shy person. I am a very shy person. I don't know why I'm so shy. I guess I was just born that way. No Lady Gaga references. Blah. I can't talk today. No Lady Gaga references, okay? I was just born this way. See, now I know somebody's gonna do something stupid with that. I was just born this way. I was shy. I'm a shy person. It's hard for me to go talk to pretty girls. It just is. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just really hard for me to. I think on my first video I explained, like the first video I ever have, I explained, and I just can't. I let nervousness go too far and control me. And then, you know, if you do that, what else can you do? You can't do anything. So, don't let nervousness control your life like it's controlled mine. If you let nervousness control your life like it did mine, you'll never get anything done in life. Well, I mean, I know a lot of nervous people get everything done in life, but That is very rare. That's all it is. It's very rare to be nervous and be successful. You know, the key to success, you need major points, and I'll probably talk about the key to success later on, but I wouldn't probably know more about it. I would tell you what I know about what success is. Okay? But today is nervousness. Just, nervousness is such a touchy subject. It really is. Nervous. Guys, it's just one of those things. Why? Why are we so nervous? Why? You know, that's one of the questions you have to ask people. Why are you so nervous? And what it is really is you have no confidence. If you're nervous, you have no confidence. If you're shy, you have no confidence. And it's really hard to gain that confidence. And on my next video, I'm going to be talking about more about confidence. Okay? Some people could say nervousness is labeled next to shyness. That is true, but I would consider shyness not, well, two separate things. You know, like they're like on the same branch, but they're two separate things. But I would think that shyness would destroy more of your personality than nervousness would. But that is true. But nervousness is, well, what nervousness? You know, let's just put shyness and nervousness together. They both ruin your personality. They really do. You can't do anything about it. You know, it's just gonna ruin you. If you're just born like that, if you're born shy, then you're born nervous. It's really hard to get rid of that nervousness and to get rid of that shyness, you know? So, what can you do to stop being nervous? Build charisma. To build charisma, there's certain ways you could build charisma. You could take charismatic classes, communication application classes, all that good stuff. That's what I took, communication applications. And that helped me destroy nervousness a little bit, but I still got it. You know, like my legs still shake when I go up in front of the class. My throat still closes when I'm in front of the class. You know. Take classes. For real, take classes to get rid of that nervousness. Another thing you can do, look yourself in the mirror. Just look yourself in the mirror and talk. Did I say mirror? Mirror, whatever. Look yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself. And pretend the guy in the mirror isn't you. Pretend the person in the mirror is somebody else. Pretend it's somebody else. Pretend it's a pretty girl you like. Pretend it's a hot guy you like. And pretend like you're talking. Just pretend. If you do that, after a while, you'll probably end up destroying that nervousness and defeating it. Stabbing it in the chest and being like, oh, I got you, Ooh. You know, it's one of those. That's how you could defeat nervousness. But unlike in the story of little Jimmy actually took years for him to destroy his nervousness. He actually, in my story of little Jimmy, he actually, little Jimmy actually went out of the country to destroy nervousness, where all he had to do to destroy nervousness was, you know, just, oh crap, hold on. He had to become someone greater. That's how he had to do it. You have to become somebody greater. Become somebody greater. You know, don't change who you are exactly. And look at this little boy, I swear. If I was at the other side of the controller, I would break his neck. Or her neck. Well, actually, that'd be considered illegal. But anyway, back to the point. You have to be someone greater. That doesn't mean you have to change yourself. All that means is, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, okay, what is wrong with me, what do I need to improve on. If you can figure out what you need to improve on with yourself, there could go another step to not being nervous. Nervousness is something that it's really, you know, in the end, nervousness is really within everyone. It's just how charismatic you are. Some people are born charismatic and they hardly get nervous ever in their life. But some people are not as lucky and they get nervous all their life. That's the way the world turns, I suppose. Alright, so let's go through the steps. Step 1. Take classes. Communications, applications, whatever. Step 2. To beat nervousness. Build your confidence. Look yourself in the mirror, pretend it's somebody else, and talk to them. And step 3. There is no step 3. Forget about it. If I ever said there was a step 3, forget about step 3. You only need to worry about step 1 and 2. Step 3 is obsolete, because I don't like odd numbers. I like even numbers. So we'll just stick to 1 and 2. Number 1, take classes. And number 2, look yourself in the mirror. Become someone greater. I think step 3 was actually become someone greater. But you know what? Forget about there being a step 3. Let's combine step 3 with step 2, because you know I hate odd numbers. But then again, on my birthday. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. Beat your nervousness, so that you could go and talk to that beautiful woman or that hot dude today. Comment, like, subscribe.